With it being reported that Manchester City have concluded all of their incoming business for the transfer window of summer 2025, it's now time to look at some of the outgoing or potential outgoing transfers and where City are going to recoup their money. And now The Athletic have reported that there is a list of 4 players that Manchester City are looking to offload this summer. And unfortunately, Manuel Akanji is not in that list, so we're stuck with him for at least another season. But when you look at the list of 4 players, it is Calvin Phillips, no real surprise there. Jack Grealish, again, no real surprise there. Stefan Ortega and James McAtee. Now, starting with the two people that I said there's no real shock to them being there, you look at Phillips and you look at Grealish, and I think they're unsellable. I think City are going to be stuck with them until both of their respective contracts run out. And when I say unsellable, I don't mean the same way that I'd say that Foden, Rodri or Haaland are unsellable because they're too important to the team. I just think no one's going to pay their wages. No one's going to pay money for them, and no one's going to pay their wages. Phillips is on 150,000 a week, and he's failed at the top level at City, he failed on loan at West Ham, and he failed on loan at Ipswich. The only place I could see him going is a Championship, and no Championship team's going to be able to pay his wages. So with Phillips, it looks like it will be another loan move. Grealish, again, very, very high wages, not been in the best form. So if he was going to leave, he would take a pay cut. And as someone that's come out and said that he loves City, loves being at City, can you really see him taking a pay cut? I can't. So those two I think will be staying at City, unfortunately. Then you move on to Ortega. Obviously, we have just signed Trafford, meaning that he is now third choice goalkeeper. He has told the club that he wants to leave because he wants game time. And that's something I totally respect. He wants to be a first choice goalkeeper, or he wants to be in rotation with another goalkeeper. And that's not something we can offer him here because he's just not good enough to be our first choice goalkeeper. And as I reported in my video on James Trafford, which you can find on my YouTube channel, it looks like he'll sign for Manchester United, or Manchester United are the only team that have, contacted him about his availability. So we'll see what happens there with Ortega, but we'll probably get around 8 to 12 million pounds for him. Now, if we're going to make any money or any significant amount of money this transfer window, it would be from James McAtee, because he would be sold for anywhere between 30 to 35 million pounds, I think, which I think would be a mistake, right? I think James McAtee can definitely succeed at City, and he definitely impressed in the small glimpses of football he had last season, to me anyway. But if we need to recoup money, obviously we spent quite a lot in January and in the summer, I wouldn't be opposed to selling McAtee for around 30-35 million, especially if we can have a buyback clause in that contract. But that's all I really have to say about these players and their potential outgoings. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please do like it, follow my TikTok page, comment your thoughts on the speculation in the comments, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel.